pensez du projet de loi lui-même? Parce qu'il défait, vous n'étiez pas là, mais il défait un gros morceau de ce que les conservateurs ont fait quand ils sont là.
Bien, je répète un peu ce qu'on dit depuis le début de la journée, c'est qu'en ce moment, la question du timing est très mauvais. J'ai participé pendant 3 semaines au comité sur la réforme électorale et c'est justement les Canadiens étaient invités à nous donner leur opinion. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire comme gouvernement pour faire en sorte que plus de gens participent. Donc, il y a plein de choses qui sont là, puis le rapport n'est même pas encore déposé, que la ministre dépose un projet de loi justement pour défaire ce qui avait été fait auparavant. Fait que je vous dirais tout simplement que c'est prématuré aujourd'hui. Voyons ce que le rapport va dire, qu'est-ce que le comité sur le travail que le comité a fait, puis après ça, on pourra juger de ce projet de loi-là par la suite.
Le comité ne travaillait pas là-dessus.
Le comité, c'est sur le mode de scrutin, alors que là, c'est votre réforme de voter ID, vouching.
Mais justement, pendant le comité, plusieurs Canadiens et Canadiennes sont venus nous parler de qu'est-ce qui pourrait être fait pour faire en sorte que plus de Canadiens et Canadiennes aillent voter, donc améliorer notre système démocratique et qu'il y ait une meilleure participation. Et la ministre pose des gestes avant même de connaître tous les résultats. Il y a peut-être bien d'autres éléments qui auraient pu être travaillés pour améliorer le niveau de participation des Canadiens et Canadiennes.
Vous allez parler d'identification des électeurs, puis du vote des expatriés.
Ouais.
Ça le mandat de votre rapport?
Le comité va déposer son rapport. Je pense que c'est un comité qui a un travail qui est à faire. C'est confidentiel à ce stade-ci. Vous pourrez lire les résultats comme nous, on va pouvoir prendre connaissance de l'ensemble du résultat.
What do you think of the fact of allowing expats to vote for as long as they wish if they're abroad? The fact of canceling a big chunk of Mr. Poilievre's reform. What do you think of those specific things?
Well, I'll be honest. You know, we've been really focused on the electoral reform committee. That's where I've been focusing all my time in this week, and so it speaks to that distraction element. It's brought forward at this time when we really don't have the ability to really look at it. So at this point, I haven't had a chance to look at it in detail, but I'm aware broadly of the contents, and I mean, yeah, they do reverse some of the changes that were made previously. Those changes were made in order to try to ensure Canadians have confidence in their voting system, that the vote is secure, and those were the goals of the changes. So we'll have to look at them all, obviously, in detail and see what they're proposing here. But I do really believe this is just that was a distraction.
We've learned that the committee, though, is in favor of a referendum, perhaps to decide on that new voting system, but the minister today made it clear that she really isn't. Do you think it's appropriate for Dick to comment or either way?
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm not sure where you got your information from, but the meetings are in camera, so I can't discuss what's happened or not happened in the meetings. But I think it's been really clear all along where we stand. We've been clear publicly. We've also been clear privately about the need for a referendum before any changes can be enacted. Yeah, I mean, obviously the comments that the minister made, I'm certainly not pleased to hear those, but I do believe that Canadians are demanding that there needs to be a referendum, and we'll continue to push that message clearly and forcefully. And I believe that it's in order to have moral authority to make any changes, it would be absolutely required that Canadians have the ability to give their consent through a referendum.
Do you expect a unanimous report or maybe a dissident? Anyway, an opposition report from another party?
I mean, again, in-camera discussions, so I can't really discuss any of the details. But I mean, I think whenever you're part of a committee, you always would hope to see a report that is unanimous, if that's possible. Obviously, in our case, that would require a referendum to be a part of a recommendation. That is very clear. That's our position. And if that happens, then I would be hopeful that there would be.
Does your hope seem justified so far? Your hope for a unanimous report?
Nice try.
What's the dynamic in the room, though? Is it, I mean, are you throwing punches in there, or is there a good constructive dialogue going on?
Well, I mean, again, it's in camera, but I think with all committees, there's always moments of tension. There's moments where there isn't, and it's all about how you come to a conclusion on it. And that's where we're at. We're at that moment of truth at this point in time, obviously, because we're at the deadline. So stay tuned.